I imagine it will, because Centurions move 4 inches. That's their main thing. Is they are very, very slow. Which if you
4
don't,
inches is enough.
4 inches is usually enough for most things in life, but for the tabletop, absolutely not.
Some might say it's excessive, even.
Stop it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Lorecrimes. Hello.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We have a special episode today because we've decided the 4 of your law criminals, your host, we have invalid opinions. So we've decided to get someone who's got maybe a little bit more experience on the tabletop, someone who is actually banging out amazing videos.
Awesome! I can't wait to meet them. Who are you talking about?
Oh, my mum, it's fine. You know, she's actually, she's about to replace me right now.
Cool lady.
Replace the cast member. But yeah, we got Paul. Paul is bad at stuff. Is here. He's in the house, man. I would say I've been devouring his videos recently. A few of my Warhammer mates have queued me onto his channel, and it is, you know, when someone else makes a video, you're like, that's.
How dare they make such good
stuff?
Yeah,
like it's almost annoying when it's like really good.
I'm very sorry about that. That's my bad.
I get so annoyed. I'm like, that's fuck, you know. Like, I'm sure someone at one point has said that about me, and then not ever thought it again. But it's fine. But I very much enjoy Paul's content, and if people somehow don't know him, obviously go check out his stuff. If you are getting into playing tabletop in Warhammer, it's a daunting task. But Paul goes out and plays tournaments and proceeds to. I mean, how would you describe your experience, Paul?
Get annihilated.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Hell yeah.
Me too, pal. Me too.
33% of the time I win, basically. And to put it in perspective, my very first game at my first big tournament was against one of the best players in the world, a guy called Ben Jones, during the Mordaka time, where Mordaka orcs were the worst thing ever. So my very first game at the big tournament was against Ben Jones, Mordaka on table 1. And I was just like, well, here we go. And I had 18 Centurions, and I lost very quickly.
Did you key his car afterwards or something?
I hope he was nice.
Oh, he was lovely. He's a nice guy.
Very good.
Yeah, everyone I played him is super nice. So.
Well, speaking of Centurions, today we are doing a TLS, and we are going to be talking about Legends. And as you can see,
I don't see how that relates. I still don't quite get the concept of this one. I'm not really sure how Centurions and Legends rate each other, but
this is here for the meme because we're rating units that have had a model and their legends, and we're just doing it based off of our personal opinion, our vibe on how much we like it. Centurions are here because 11th edition is on the corner, and we thought we might have some thoughts about that.
Yeah, you have some opinions on these.
I mean, you put them in the right place, at least. You put them in S tier. They are.
I do love them.
They are the best. Like, I don't think they will go to Legends. Honestly, I actually don't think they will, because they have a weird niche that isn't really covered anywhere else. I know they're a firstborn unit, but you don't. Apart from like obliterators, there's not really that, and I guess now mutilators when they come out. There's not really anything else that has that slow. They're basically tank infantry. They're infantry tanks, and not much else really does that. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they'll send for Legends, and my 36 Centurions will be invalidated. But I'm hoping not.
Pretty iconic,
amazing.
Pretty iconic look, though. What drew you first to being like, you decided I am the Centurion experiment? Like, I am gonna unleash this on the tabletop.
It was basically an accident, because I started off as, when I came back to the game, I started off playing Drukhari. But when I bought my first Drukhari models, I was just like scrolling through the Games Workshop website, and I was just looking at all the new Space Marine stuff, and I saw them, and I was like, buying them. They are the coolest thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It was only like a year and a bit after I bought them that I then played a Crusade using my custom Space Marine chapter, the Screaming Ravens, and I had a bunch of them. And then I started going to a couple of tabletop tactics tournaments with 12 and a Storm Raven, just because why not? And then literally, as I was going on holiday last year, I was like, oh, I should probably go to a tournament. Now that this is like my full-time job, I should go to a proper tournament. And then when I got back from that holiday with a week before the tournament, I went, I want to do 18 Centurions. So I had to buy 6 more Centurions and 2 Repulsors, paint them all in a week, or build and paint them in a week. And then from there, it kind of just spiraled out of control. And now I'm the Centurion guy.
RIP the bank account though, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, now that it's full time, it's something to do with tax. I'm sure I can work it out.
Yeah, it's an expense.
Fair.
Yeah, the next tournament I'm going to is going to be South Coast Super Major. I'm taking 36 Centurions.
Nice.
And
sorry, what?
36 Centurions and an Ancient. Because I need a Warlord, that's the only thing that fits.
Because
He's going for that. He's going for that.
That's just...
This is the best army I've heard.
I imagine it will... Because Centurions move 4 inches. That's their main thing, is they are very, very slow. Which, if you
4
don't...
inches is enough.
4 inches is usually enough for most things in life, but for the tabletop, absolutely not.
Some might say it's excessive, even.
Stop it.
A fancy fast-paced marine is about 12, so 4 is nothing. So my entire army moving 4 inches is going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
I just like the idea that the one ancient is just like when little bro gets picked on at school and you and the gang come to
Yes.
like, all right,
The
who's
older
been
brothers show
picking on
up.
my little bro?
Yeah, it's like, oh, do you want to try and attack this not lone op character? Well, you could, but there are 36 Centurions who could turn around,
Yeah.
and we'll get you eventually.
It is doable. I've lost to dwarfs before in Old World, and they have a resounding 3-inch movement stat.
Oh, wow.
So
I am wondering because I'm going to use Gladius Task Force, which again, if you don't know tabletop, when in doubt playing Space Marines, just use Gladius Task Force. It's by far the just most generic and simplest and probably best thing. Basically, I'm wondering if I should just go, okay, I'm just going to advance and charge, or advance and shoot turn 1. Just everything goes forward. I'm just going to park, 36 massively tough bodies right in front of you. Go, if you can't deal with them, I will kill you.
Man sending out the literal brick.
Yeah, literally just sending an entire wall forward. It's the Age of Empires 2, just it's a moving wall. Send that
La, la,
forward.
la.
Oh my god.
Oh, la,
You
la.
turn on cheats. What's the next one we have there? I believe is that
Sebastian
Yarrick.
Yarrick.
It's gonna be hard
Yeah.
enough to put all of these in S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
I did start with the named characters to get us a good start.
Are you familiar with Yarrick, Paul? Do you know?
I know he has a
little bit.
He's the guy with the big claw. And then Yorks are like, oh, he has a big claw.
that's
about
it's
That's about as far as I go.
Sums it up.
It's kind of it.
It's about all he needs, honestly.
He's kind of the goat, though.
And
He is a bit of a
Yeah,
legend.
get it.
His lore is insane
I-
in terms of what he goes through.
I'm going to get
go
yelled
on.
at, aren't I?
Oh no.
Of
Yeah.
the 3 big commissars, I find him the absolute least interesting.
Unbelievable.
Older fans might not like that.
I know they might
Yeah.
not like that, but one of them is Caiaphas Cain, and I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Gaunt just seems more interesting to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not
He
saying
may-
he's not interesting. Just he has very strong competition.
He may not be a Legends unit going forward, supposedly, isn't it? There's like hints that he
Maybe.
might be back. I don't know. I feel like because I have to be quite stingent with this list because I want to put everything in S tier. I think we leave him in B so we don't get.
His
yeah,
model's not
it's
bad.
not nailed.
Iconic.
It's nice with tier
Yeah.
lists that you obviously you can kind of change based. It's good because it's a relative thing to everything else, right? Keeping something in B for now, and then you realize, oh, a lot of this stuff's in B, and then you can shift them up and down. He's part of Imperial Guard, so I don't like him basically.
I will say though,
This guy,
Karamazov.
he's ass,
Karamazov is an
bro.
amazing.
he's S.
Like this guy's on a big old dreadnought / throne.
Literally one of the coolest models in Warhammer.
Guys, like I got a guy with a scribe on my right who's writing down your crime, and then the guy on the left has the heavy bolter to sentence justice, and I'm a dick. Like, yeah, Karamazov's amazing.
I think it's I like the old school weird where someone like it must have been like in the 90s in Warhammer, like Games Workshop, where someone went at one point we should say no, and the other person slapped that person across the room and went no, yes to everything. Yes, can you give mobile poke throne, please?
That's what
It
makes
is a-
Warhammer special.
Does he have much deal in the lore? Like, what's his?
No,
What does he do?
no.
He's in a Imperial agent codex or an Inquisitor codex, and it's just like he's just a really like nasty guy that just goes, "Oh, I'll just sentence you to death, and if I'm wrong, you've wasted my time. So the sentence is death." He's kind of one of those guys,
right.
and he's just
It's
a bit
the-
fun.
Literal like witch trials of. Well, if you drown, then you weren't a witch, but that's good. If you float, you're a witch. We'll kill you.
Yeah,
If you weigh more than a duck, something.
Did anyone read the Crucible when they were in school or something? Do you know what I'm talking about? The Arthur Miller book about the Salem witch trials. And then there's the guy who they put the whole, like, one of them, like, they accused him of being a witch and he wasn't a witch, and they just kept putting like stone slabs on his chest, and he just kept yelling more weight the entire time.
Yeah, Giles Corey, the goat.
I've heard of that story.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's very funny.
this guy would probably love that guy, so he'd enjoy it.
Logan
What's on-
Grimnar in the Santa
what's on-
sleigh.
Logan Grimnar.
It has to be C tier. It's so goofy. It's so silly.
I like the idea, but just the model itself, there's too much dead space between the wolves and the actual sleigh. Like, it needs to be a
You're
bit.
saying that it does not slay.
It does not indeed slay. Also, new Logan Grimnar is so goddamn cool that any other Logan Grimnar is just not going to be anywhere near as interesting. Like, the new Logan Grimnar model is fantastic.
I know, yeah, I agree. Like, it is objectively bad, but I have a weird like I hear the song in my head, like "Deja Vu." I just been in this place before. You know that one. I hear that song.
Multi-track wolf drifting. Yeah,
I do think it's got a certain charm to it though. So please, yeah, leave it in C. Don't put it in D. Otherwise,
it's certainly interesting. But I mean, I guess one of those ones where the newer stuff is like, new models are cool, and the new Logan Grimnar is one of the coolest models.
It is.
Did you like that new Kotias model that came out a while back, the Inquisitor one?
I remember it being bad. I've never seen it. Like, I don't think anyone uses it anyway. So it's not exactly like it's one of those like double-edged swords. I guess it's like it's a bad model, but it's not exactly a character that people used anyway. So it's not exactly. At least they kind of wasted the bad model on something no one really cares about.
His face looks like a stylized anime, sort of like it's like badly drawn or something. And his hairline is really solid, which I don't like. It's like he has stippled. It's like a little bell, or not bell, like a little line of his hairline, and it's supposed to have like whispery old hair or something. God, his new book was terrible as well.
Look at the trickster. He's S tier for tabletop rules. At least he was. I don't know if he is anymore. Ain't nobody else can one shot at Warlord Titan.
What could he do before?
If you killed
Warlord
him,
Titans.
if you killed him, you rolled off, and if you lost a roll off, you died. Instantly.
He's got the grenade in his chest.
The ice
Lucas
thing,
the Trickster. For the people who are not as lore versed, this guy is basically I don't know how to describe it. He's literally like Loki in some sense.
Yeah,
He is basically the trickster. He lost one of his hearts against a Drukhari Archon, and then he replaced it with a grenade because he thought it'd be funny.
It's like it's not like just a grenade though. It's like a ice time capsule. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a super weapon.
I think they must have updated his rules for 10th because his legend rules seem a bit. I mean, he's pretty cheap, but he seems okay. He's a cool model though because he has lightning claws, and lightning claws are cool. So I mean, lightning claws are usually S tier.
His book's fun.
In any lore stuff, the Space War was basically had to like a rock paper scissors to whoever has to look after him because he's so annoying. They hate him so much.
But he's a good teacher to other blood claws.
Yes, and he did give Magnus the middle finger at one point, literally.
I think every Space Wolf's done that at this. Magnus couldn't be a regular line troop Space Wolf at this point.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like the rite of passage for any Space Wolf is just give Magnus a middle finger somewhere.
That's how you get your named character status. It's just
exactly.
Magnus.
Yeah. So, and then the next one I believe is Gabriel Angelos. Have you played?
He backflips in that.
Would you like to explain, Colin, just for the uninitiated? If they don't know?
He's the Blood Ravens chapter master, and he's in Dawn of War, and really that's all you need. He talks really funny.
Yeah. He's no Indrik Boreal though. He's no
Indrik Boreal, but I mean,
criminal that there's no Indrik Boreal model.
He's still respectable, and like you said, he does backflips in his Terminator armor. I mean, come on now, that's 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
is that a big hammer he's got?
It is.
Yeah,
I mean that's also pretty cool. Two-handed weapons are always cool.
Yeah.
He's a pretty. Did you ever get to play the Dawn of Wars, Paul? Before
I played Dawn of War 1 when I was a kid, so I don't remember any of it.
I know.
Yeah, he's mostly like his story, like he's an interesting storyline, but his whole point is like he becomes chapter master because their previous guy was a librarian corrupted by Khorne, which is bit of an interesting choice considering Khorne hates psychers. Gotta love the logic there. But I do believe
not cringe when I do it, said Khorne.
In Dawn of War 3, he did have the ability to do a front flip, I believe.
Yeah, in the MOBA RTS.
Yeah, that kind of ruined him.
Very like World of Warcraft did like the front flip animations when you're playing an arms warrior, which were always the coolest ones.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm fine with it.
It does blend into World of Warcraft with that game specifically. It's like if you didn't know what Warhammer was and you looked at that game, you'd go, "Oh, new World of Warcraft DLC."
Yeah.
It's like, no,
in space,
different IP.
Yeah, I think it's happy. I'm happy where it is.
Yeah, another Gabriel.
Okay,
Another
this one.
Gabriel
This hurts. This hurts my chest.
He doesn't deserve to be in Legends. He does not deserve to be there.
No, and I am my favorite painting scheme is Flesh Terror's colors. Love it. Love that like slightly off red. Oh, we lost Colin. Don't worry about it. He'll be back. He was talking about Blood Angel, so he got scared. But I absolutely love Flesh Terror, like paint schemes and stuff. And the fact that Gabriel Seth is no longer with us is a massive shame because this guy
he is cool as hell. And Eviscerators are just awesome. Like two-handed chainswords are just the best.
He's also the biggest asshole anybody's ever met.
I think he deserves A tier. He's a really cool model.
I was gonna say A tier. I feel like he could make a very cool. I think the problem is at the moment he's on a 25 mil base, which again, if you don't play the tabletop, he's small. He's a small lad now. He's very outdated. An updated version of him would go hard.
Be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, it's not too bad to actually probably make a kit batch for him, to be honest, because like again, Eviscerators are just cool as hell.
Yeah,
God, I would love. If they do update him, I'm buying that immediately.
I guess the trouble is like at least lore wise, now the devastation of Baal is done. Blood Angels and their successors are a bit rudderless because like, what do you do now? I kind of had our like big battle thing that defines us.
Maris as well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as we all know, when an army wins one battle, it instantly disbands. That just look at D-Day. There was no more battles after that. They won.
I'm just saying, like, what's going to outshine Baal?
They're all playing Rage Cursed Onslaught on the tabletop and just running 20 Death Company and a ton of Sanguinary Guard and just running forward turn 1 and turn 2.
And then Gabriel Seth said, "Fuck it, I'm going to Blood Bowl. I'll see you there."
Fuck it, we ball.
Real.
A tier is good for this guy.
Pedro S tier. He's awesome. I love you,
Pedro Cantor. Now I'm gonna have to. We have to because we're lore guys. A lot of us here, so we're getting our our hackles raised about his lore because he's a cool character. As the model itself,
cool model.
He's not Legends, by the way.
He has a new model. I'm pretty sure
you can still play him. He's not a Legends.
He's not technically gone away, but I imagine it might. This guy supposedly
he might as well have been.
Yeah, it's weird that he stayed, but Gabriel Seth didn't, because they're basically kind of the same kind of.
Yeah,
they're very similar in terms of their successor chapter, kind of chapter master, who are on a very old model, but one went away and one didn't, which I don't quite understand.
It's usually according to Man Who's Never Wrong, Valrak, if our beloved, who, by the way, is a very nice dude, but I have had my hopes dashed a few times on his predictions. I love you, brother. But supposedly, if models go away, it means they're going to get updated. So,
yeah, man,
there is no update for Pedro.
I'm looking at Karandras there any day now. I'm sure he'll
Yes, sure. Pedro's got a big red fist, and he's got a big red fist on a banner. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Have you seen that new they revived an old Ultramarines captain last year, and it was a anniversary mini, and he kind of looks like Pedro Cantor. You could catch him as Pedro Cantor.
Yeah,
you have that mini.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I remember that because it's the one with. Does he have hazard stripes on his fist instead?
Yes, yeah, but he has a fist. He has a banner.
Yeah,
and he's got a cool ball. Where it's like that's Pedro. You could just make him with that.
Just paint him that way.
I don't know. I think I know Crimson Fist is quite iconic because like it's the first Space Marine chapter I kind of ever.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of these will go a bit harder, like a lot of these models. So I'm tentatively would say top of B, because I'm as much as like a normal Space Marine, like kind of chapter master or captain. It could be better if everyone's
Yeah.
yeah. Eli
Captain
just,
Tycho.
yeah, Eli just hates Space Marines, by the way. So
I do not hate Space Marines.
he
But
just
I don't like their books
absolutely-
very much.
Captain
Tycho's a
Tycho.
cool little model. He's just a
We'll
little
never
guy,
get an update.
little guy with a
He's
banner.
dead.
And yeah, they killed him.
He is dead.
Yeah.
He's a lot of cool model. He's got the mask on.
Hey, who cares if he's dead? Let me play the model.
Yeah, for real. Freaking
It is-
Warhammer Fantasy, half the characters in your book were already dead by the time you finished reading the Codex lore. Like,
I think it should go right next to Seth though, because this one is people like kit bash this one all the time, even if they can't necessarily get it or like play it. Because it's golden boy with the half mask thing. He's looking pretty good. I'd say at least he deserves A, surely.
I like him.
Yeah, I like his story.
Yeah.
I'll put the Space Marine that looks pretty similar to this guy in B tier, with the only difference being that Space Marine's name is Pedro.
I just think the
Wow.
model is nicer.
Wow.
Bad look, man. Bad look.
Also,
Mr.
his
The
Um,
optics are not in your favor.
What's his bolter as well? Like his bolter.
to melt
melter
a melter.
ball.
Oh, it's a melter.
I do like that.
Mm.
Shame it sucks in Space Marine 2, by the way.
I will.
What do you mean?
It's
What do you mean
supposed
by
to
that? It's great.
be- Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Mhm.
And I can't remember who the next guy
Scout
is.
Sergeant Tellian.
Elion.
Who?
Scout Sergeant
Ultramarine
Tellian,
Scout
that's
Captain.
who.
Or Scout Sergeant. He's in charge of the 10th company of the Ultramarines. He shot old One Eye in the other eye once.
It's
Quite
cool.
funny.
His model's basic, but I actually really like it. I think it looks
I think
really
it's
cool.
quite cool.
I think it's
He's a
actually
bit
better
gnome
than
pilled as well because he's
most
got
of
the
these other
bald
Space
top
Marine characters.
and the big beard.
That sure is a Space Marine scout.
I think he
Space
looks
Marine
cool. He's cool.
Paul, do you have any? What are your thoughts and feelings on Ultramarines? Because they tend to get
They're peak, right?
everything.
I mean, as every child did, I started collecting Ultramarines, but I was also 8 years old, so you know.
All right, you had me for a
I
moment.
kind of like Ultramarines. They're okay. Like I think actually reading the Uriel Ventress trilogy made me appreciate Ultramarines a bit more because there's some interesting. Like it's nice to have that kind of that kind of system. Like not all the chapters in Space Marines are all kind of nutso. There's one that's a bit like, hey, let's chill out a bit and just follow the nice book.
Professional army almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I just think that my problem with Ultramarines is generally that they get my shit nerfed, and that's really annoying. Apart from the one time they didn't, when I actually buffed Centurions because they nerfed Uriel Ventress once, so that was great for me.
Wow.
But most of the other time though, they usually screw me over. So fuck them.
Before we get any further into the Grey Knights, Andy, I think we might have. Was there any donations?
Can I ask Andy for just one thing before that?
Okay.
You just scroll down the page really quick. All right, that wasn't as many as I thought. I was waiting to see just an
Like
endless,
double.
I was waiting to see an
You were waiting to see
endless
like
horde of
the
Space
special.
Marines.
You were waiting to see like the credits of Avengers, where it's like all the SFX artists. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this one's
That
is it
guy.
Arvin Stern from Grey Knights.
Yes. Oh, where's my bloody Grey Knight Codex? Where is it? This Grey Knight Codex is useless, by the way.
Why?
Because
it
there's
came
only-
out more than 5 minutes ago, so it's out of date.
It's out of date. It has like one, but most importantly, it only has one viable detachment. I'll show you what that detachment is. It's not actually in the Codex. I printed it off because it was the one from Christmas. It's Warpbane Task Force because that's the only one that's actually playable in game. Otherwise, you get literally bulldozed by people. And Stern I played him in Index, and this guy let you do, if you had an extra attack go through, you could do extra mortal wound damage. This guy turned your squad's beefy, and then they killed my boy. They took him out back, made him dig his own grave, and they shot him. The model though
I
is
like
okay.
how Hal went full soccer mom there. Just like,
Yeah.
well, actually.
Yes. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. No.
Where do you
So-
want him, Hal?
Be
not
honest,
sure.
guys. The model is okay. It is
He's a dude.
nice, but is it?
It's
no,
a little, it's a little generic, really. Like
Yeah.
he could look like any other kind of
Just be a captain.
Grey Knight, right?
he do be just a captain, to be honest.
I feel like the kind of the litmus test is if you replace his head with a helmet, would you know the difference between him and a regular character? In the end, it's the similar to like Trajan Valoris at the moment, or any Custodians. If you just replace his head with a regular helmet, would you know the difference?
Yeah,
But
I
if you
never
look at
know.
someone like Gabriel Seth, you replace his helmet, you still know it's Gabriel Seth.
My brother-in-law plays Custodies, and I never know which one is Trajan and which one is the regular captain guy.
Yeah,
I have to
which
ask
one's a
every single
warden,
time.
which one's
Yeah.
the other type? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh,
Caldor
now
Drago.
Drago.
The goat. The goat.
Eli's favorite character, S tier.
What do you mean
Yeah.
he's in Legends? What?
He is. Yeah, he wasn't
Yes.
in the newest freaking
Colin,
thing.
this is useless. He's not in this book. He's not here.
And there's only 2 characters, and they're both in Legends. What the hell? Garen Crow doesn't count. He's just a guy with a sword.
my
Who cares?
Bro, he's not there.
All right, well, guy with a sword is half named character.
I mean, he looks insanely powerful from his data sheet. Jesus Christ.
yeah, he could give you
Anti-demon 2+ AP4 damage 3 melee attack.
In
Plus
the
skill.
lore poll, this
plus
guy
3 to your charge, I think.
Barbarian as a demon
Yeah.
prince. He's just like, cut out your heart, lol, 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 twice.
Yeah.
He beat him twice. He beats him in the new game. Wow.
Giving a unit plus 3 to your charge as well.
From Deep Strike is insane.
Yeah, like it was nuts. He was glorious. He was beautiful, and now he's gone. But I also do like the look of the mod as well. I do think it is obviously very old. like
funny.
it doesn't. I think it holds up. Could we put it in S tier? Is that okay?
Yeah,
for us?
he's Caldor
Yeah.
Drago. He's
He's a cool guy.
He's Matt Ward's strongest soldier.
Yeah. I mean, Grey Knights is the army where if they when they do a update, it's the army that I'm most scared of them updating because I love Grey Knights. I've always loved the way Grey Knights look. They're just outdated now, and as soon as they beef them up and make them a bigger scale, I'm gonna be like, well, that's a new army for me.
They did that thing recently. They were like, hey, Garen Crow's been updated. We're going to bundle him with all of our old minis. And like, hey, no, stop that right now.
Wait,
That's
give me
ridiculous.
new mini, please.
Yeah, exactly. These ones are Kriegers.
They kind of have new models, don't they? Though they have their. I think.
Yeah.
Brayden
Was this
wanted these in here.
Was this one that they put in Legends because they had a replacement? Because they do that sometimes.
Andy, I'm gonna crash out.
Theory. I'm gonna have to go look at. I'm gonna have to go look at these.
I'm looking a few down the list.
Are these,
Fucking crash out.
are these 3? Yeah, these are. These are Kriegers and not Armageddon guys, right?
They
They're,
look like
yeah,
yeah,
it's probably Krieg guys. They have
Yeah.
the skull stuff. Okay, they're really
Like,
cool. These
They
are
got
really
some
nice.
updates. I'd say. I do like the Krieg look, but I don't have much more to really say on it. I think a lot of the things here look more iconic.
Yeah, I feel like they've just got a better version now, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, just fair enough. What is
Can't really-
this?
These
one?
are.
I think
You have
those
to
are
look
just
at bigger pictures. These are really cool.
mortar teams.
These are Elysian snipers. Their
Yeah,
models are
oh,
actually really cool. If you
sniper
get the
squad.
picture and zoom in and stuff.
all right. Have a look
They
at
look
this.
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Oh, we can zoom in
Let's
here.
get it there.
Oh,
Oh, they are
No,
small.
Alright,
that's what we're gonna
almost.
get. But like, you can see them like one's a spotter on his like one knee, and the other one's got like a firing position. So yeah,
What could they
Yeah.
do in game, Eli, before?
I never played against them,
If
but
they
they
remain
were jump
stationary,
guys.
they get dev wounds.
Not
But they
bad.
basically just get like
Do they
3
have?
air shots.
Do they have rules? For in
Yeah,
Legends
Elysian
still?
Sniper Squad in Legends. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't. I thought Legions were just like killed.
They're
they were
eh,
all yellowed.
they don't. For me, because I don't know Imperial Guard that well, they just look like army dudes with guns,
Yeah,
but snipey. So
Does,
They-
they
yeah,
don't
it
look
doesn't
for me. But
They're
again,
better than C2. They look really cool. They're ODST sniper guys. Come on.
if you're in charge, it's like as long as Andy's in charge of the tier list,
Not
you'll
in
never.
charge.
Yeah.
I'm apathetic at best on this. I got to be honest.
What's the next one that we have there, Andy?
Some fella, tank fella.
That's Knight Commander Pass. Put some respect on that name.
So
Oh my
who is this?
gosh.
Who is this?
Knight Commander Pask.
Hold on,
What
I'm
the
checking.
heck?
Commander Pask.
Ah,
You say these things like he's well known.
It's just passed on.
He could-
Lexicanium.
Yeah, but he could do funny things with Lehman Russes.
He's in. He's
That's
got.
kinda-
He's in Cadia stands briefly.
That's
Okay.
kind of all I
Right.
know about him. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a dude who sits in a tank, and I'm pretty sure he's got a cigar, which is cool.
I mean, not being funny, Eli. There's also a dude
it.
here that sits in a tank, but he's a Xenos. So
Hey, that's
like,
Logstrike. Hey,
yeah, it's just the same
put
guy.
some respect on these MF's names. Oh my gosh.
You
Logstrike
really,
made it all the way to 7th edition.
you really
Actually,
are
8th
going
edition, I
like
think.
full quintessential like
Ugh.
1900 General Andy. This tank thing is a fad.
This-
It's really a full pass.
He feels so generic to me that I've forgotten his name already.
Yeah,
His name's
I'd
Pat.
say
I think Postman Pat. I think his name was.
Past
Postman Pat.
That's the one.
PSK.
Just put him in like D tier. Who cares?
Whatever.
He's. I mean, he's not. I don't think he even has a base because you're just supposed to plop him in like the
Yeah,
little
He's a
turret.
tank commander.
You know, it fits.
Oh my gosh.
What's the next
Ah.
couple, Andy? We got
It's
this?
the
is
guy with
Sergeant
the
Harker.
big. Oh, it's Harker. Okay. Right. I
Sergeant
know
Harker.
him.
It's a
He's a
muscly
real-
guy with a heavy bolter. He's
Yeah.
he's carrying a heavy bolter all by himself. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
He's
shooting it.
Rambo.
Apparently, it's called Payback, the heavy bolter.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
That's right.
I mean,
he
it's,
deserves B tier. He deserves B tier. Come on. The guard slander is unbelievable.
It's weird that he looks taller than Telion, even though Telion's a spaceman. He just looks
Alright.
buffer somehow.
This guy feels insane.
what's
Um,
it look
Once
like?
per battle, you can change the attack characteristics to 6, and it becomes sustained hits 3. So it's 6 attacks, sustained hits 3. So
Oh, yeah,
basically, if you roll
that's
a
right.
6 on the attack, you get 3
That's
extra
pretty
attacks.
cool.
It's mental.
Look,
That's pretty cool.
you're not likely to do it, but in theory, that's what like 26 or 24 attacks total.
Yeah, if you get
All of them?
6 sixes.
Yeah.
It's 36, bro.
Yeah, well, it'd be 4 times.
No, it's 36. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
6, yeah, it'd be 4 times 6, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
24.
That's pretty nice.
Then you have to wound, but even then.
Well, yeah, but with 24, one of them is surely gonna go through.
Oh yeah, I mean it's cool. I'll give him that.
I think it's happy. I'm happy where it is now. I think it's not like as crazy as the stuff above him, but it's still cool. Like I like it.
You know what you mean by that. Be honest.
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't. He doesn't look as cool as everything else.
He's not a space marine. He can't be allowed to have
Hey.
fun.
Hey, there'll be Xenos and other things coming up. That'll
bold.
be really cool.
He's bald.
Oh, it's bold. Oh, send him up. Send him up the list.
Yeah.
There you go.
Andy, hang on. I'm losing the front line over here. Can you settle
Yeah.
down?
Have you seen our foreheads here, by the way? Like,
Mhm. Mhm.
what's the next?
Who's this
This is
fella?
Commander
Who's
Chenkov.
this
Send
fella?
in the next wave. You have unlimited conscripts in 5th edition with this
Never
guy.
mind. Maybe Hal is right. Never mind. Who?
Yeah.
You send 100 conscripts to their death, and then he sends in more from your back
Oh,
lines.
Kubrick.
I said, wave after wave of my men at them.
Kubrick.
So they hit their preset, kill them, and shut
Ah,
down.
I was
Yeah, Tundra Wolves. He's in a couple of codexes, 3rd and 5th. That's about it. That's about it.
Mhm.
There's a guy in a coat. I mean,
He's a Russian guy. He's based off of the I don't know his freaking name. His name might be
Yeah.
Chenkov in real life too. The Russian World War
Yeah.
II commander.
but it's like it's a guy in a
General.
coat. Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
as,
it's
as
cool,
a
he's got,
model.
like, heavy bolter, but like he's just like I'm just going.
And I know his model's not that particularly amazing.
Can I put him below the Logan Grimnar
Can you
mobile?
believe Knight Commander Path? isn't
Yeah,
he?
I honestly think the
I'll
logo
admit that.
mobile needs to go up. Like it's so goofy.
It is kind of
It's so
iconic.
goofy and different. I think C tier it kind of feels like it's just a lot of generic, like
So
boring
bad
stuff.
it's good. Let's put him
I
up.
feel like C tier. I feel like he needs to go up because he's got that goofiness to him. Like bottom of B, but he's got to
Fair
put some
enough.
respect on it.
Fair enough. All right, you
Oh,
guys
okay.
have to be nice to this guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
I
have
agree.
to like this
Yeah.
guy.
He's
Who
got
is
a
this
book.
guy?
Colonel
Yeah.
Iron Hand Straken.
Yeah.
Absolute Katachan boss, this guy. He's got his arm
Katachan Chan.
replaced.
Iron Hand Striker. Ah,
Question.
He has
If you ha-
abs.
He does have abs, but does it count if half of your abs are metal? Surely that's
Yeah, sure it
cheating.
does. He's got plenty of skin on there.
He's
now,
like juice
to be
do half
fair,
the reps.
to be fair,
You can get
this
them.
this guy is cool. Like that's a big old knife, and like the half
He's-
metal with the kind of skin grafted
Am I
onto it.
I
He's
say
got a
A.
shotgun.
Am I seeing an iron nipple on his like metal heart?
Hell yeah.
That's strange.
He's got an auto shotgun. That's
Don't know about
instantly
that.
at least something cool.
It's the details that are important. Does he have the iron nipple or does he not?
Right there.
You know
I
what?
think
I'd put him up. I think he's. I actually would put him into A because I think for an Imperial Guard, just dude, he's got a lot of cool, interesting stuff going on, and he just seems he seems pretty badass. He's got a bloody auto shotgun.
We'll be
There's an
intimidated.
auto shotgun with. I don't know much about guns, but I feel like an auto shotgun doesn't have a pump action as well. Maybe I'm wrong.
That is cool.
Probably not.
He
It
seems
was
to
a
have both.
regular shotgun back in the day.
What is the next one we have there?
Captain El Rahim. He's awesome.
Who?
His models maybe not quite.
Go
as,
on, Captain El Rahim.
You guys don't know. You got. We
Al
don't know
Rahim.
nothing but Space Marines on this cheer channel.
Captain
Bro, he's not in
Al-Rahman.
any books. He's in He's in 2 editions of Imperial Guard
I
from
don't
5th
care.
edition.
He's cool. He's
You you are the
Right.
youngest by.
He
by
walked
quite a bit.
around like an entire freaking continent just to kill an Eldar Autarch, and then he did. He outdoes an Eldar Autarch.
D tier.
He's really cool.
Alright.
Bring it off.
I
I
do
would say-
like he does look
Go
more
ahead.
interesting than Man in
His
Coat.
sword was instant death back in the day, and you could like,
Apart from
Go
the
ahead,
gun,
go
he
ahead.
looks like a D&D miniature.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it kind of does give that. I do like it how different that is compared to a lot of Warhammer models, though.
It's cool. Again, I think it probably fits in a similar thing to the Logan Grimnar battle wagon. I think it's an extra thing you don't really see much anymore. So I would say he can stay in B.
Yeah, I like that.
Just because he is old and goofy and he's kind of fun.
Oh, I know the next one. Tyrannid War
Oh,
Veterans.
these guys.
Mm.
These guys were a classics. I don't think it's anything crazy as just the model. It is obviously.
Yeah.
I think they could go even
guy.
crazier with like if someone was a certain war veteran, like the lieutenant with combi bolter who has the like Tyrannid shoulder pad, the loan up one.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
that's cool. Whereas these guys, I do think it's iconic, but it's also not
It's
crazy.
like, what's your deal? It's like we changed the Aquila with a sword with an ultra on it. Like that about it?
The
That's
freaking
about it,
the
yeah.
screaming guy looks awesome, and these face sculpts are pretty cool. I think they look cool.
Yeah,
And
I think
like
again
Manning
they're
Coat.
just a little too generic, right?
Yeah,
Especially compared with some of the later stuff. I mean, again, it's that kind of it's classic, but nothing groundbreaking. I think compared that to the guy we were talking about before, who looks like the D&D
yeah.
miniature, which has just a lot of like all that kind of fancy
Yeah.
clothing that just looks way out of place. This doesn't look so much out of place; it just looks old.
Oh, I've seen the next one. My beloved.
The
My
Librarian
beloved.
Dreadnought.
Yes, Librarian Dreadnought.
All the Furioso.
F
Or is that
tier,
just
F
a
tier.
kind of-
Did you say F tier? Did we just say
It's
F
F
tier?
tier because where the hell is my Thousand Suns version? Why can't Thousand Suns have a Dreadnought? Why do Blood Angels get one? Don't they have enough cool shit?
It's because Matt Ward wrote the 5th edition Blood Angels Codex, so they got all the cool stuff.
I do play Thousand Suns, and our Hellbrute sucks so bad. Like, it's not even worth
Like the
having.
Mutalith Vortex beast is amazing. We need a psychic dreadnought. Like the Sekitar robots are cool, but it's not it. That's not what we're looking for.
They're also too small. They're weirdly too small.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't, but I still have love for this though, because this thing is pretty. Like, it has like a blade arm, and it has like an actual like librarian
Like
sarcophagus.
a glaive. It's like a
Yeah,
power glaive.
so-
Yeah.
I think it's quite like it's very different from a lot of the other box dreadnoughts, which are obviously very iconic too.
oh yeah.
Although being fair,
Yeah.
do I? It's either top of B or low A, surely, because it is pretty cool.
He's got a
Top
cool
B.
falcon thingy, whatever you call those.
B for Dreadnought.
I like it.
Dreadnought.
Bread.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the next one
This
is.
is the
That's
Pinar
a
ship.
long fang, isn't it, or Thunder Fang or something?
A storm fang. A storm
Storm
fang.
Fang. It was yeah, Storm Fang, Storm Wolf.
It's a Hellfrost cannon. It was strength D back in the day when strength D was a thing.
Oh yeah, wasn't that just death?
Yeah. And now it's 300. I checked its rules. It's 300 points, and it's not good. It's very bad. It's 300
It only
points and it shoots
carry-
one time, I think.
6 inventory, which is mad for how big that thing is. But it does have a damage 7 weapon. What the hell?
That's so specific, though.
Wait, what? That's
But
it?
it's 300
Hellfrost
points.
Destructor,
Going
sustain
into
D3,
A.
D3 attacks, strength 11, AP3, damage
That's
7.
better.
What a
But
weird.
For
That's-
like 50 more points, you get a Tau Tiger Shark with a strength like 16 railgun that does 12 damage.
Yeah, it's basically just a very expensive not very good Storm Raven.
Yeah.
But it looks cool as hell.
I do think it looks cool. Do you think A or top of B alongside? Is it cooler than the Librarian Dreadnought?
It's probably B. in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I think top of B.
I-
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe top of beat because like the Dreadnought's cool, but like that's a whole ass vehicle. I like that.
Mhm.
Flyers do suck in 10th, though. They did suck.
Yeah.
So I should say they
Some
did
of
suck. It's almost over now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Apparently the Doom site's OP. I don't know.
That-
I haven't played this game. though.
Storm Raven has play
Why-
in some
why-
places. Storm Raven's still cool.
This is the Sonic Dreadnought. Don't complain about it. Sonic Dreadnought. It's cool. He's got a blast master. He's got a funny face.
Yeah, man. I
Shush you.
I
Shush
can hear the
you.
disappointment.
Dreadnought
Colin.
hater.
Go ahead,
Colin
Colin. Go
hates
ahead.
Dreadnoughts.
Let him get it out.
I don't hate dreadnoughts. I hate when you call something with a slightly different gun on its hand a different dreadnought. It's not. It's not.
Uh-huh.
They all go
It's
together.
Does
Dreadnought.
have the weird backpack.
It's dreadnought.
As
Thank
well.
you.
Yeah, it's all right.
It looks a little top heavy from that picture. What is it? Sonic Dreadnought? I need a closer look at the
Sonic
picture.
Dreadnought. Yeah.
Sonic Dreadnought.
I saw
there
the
way
picture
to-
of Dreadnought.
I mean, the Emperor's Children don't really have like an alternative to that, which
Like-
would be quite cool if
Yeah.
they did.
The big problem with it is the top half is really cool. Like has a lot of cool stuff on it, and then the bottom half just doesn't fit.
Well, they're
Silly leg.
legs. There's Dreadnought legs. I don't.
It's Dreadnought
This
legs,
guy's
but the
skipping
problem
leg
is I think
day.
they just the two pieces. It looks like they went, oh, we've done the top half, but we've run out of time to make the rest of the model, so let's just chuck the old legs on
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, they could have some subwoofers attached to the shins or something like. Oh, go full on with the sound stuff. Like, nah, just normal legs.
If they made a
Normal
new
legs.
one, I think they could do a really cool model.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah,
We'll-
like,
we'll
One would have expected a new one when the range refresh happened, but whatever. It's fine.
yeah, or I don't think
No,
they
you
can
need
almost.
Eli. You need twinks with swords. That's what the Emperor's
Mhm.
children are now.
Mhm.
Twinks with swords.
You know, I got Horatio. I got Horatio models. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah,
Not that I actually play my Emperor's Children, but
Ratio?
yeah,
And
they made the flawless blades are just Horatio.
Oh yeah.
the pinched head.
Mm.
But
Should
is
you-
it better than the Blood Angels?
I think it
one?
has a lot more character than the Blood Angels.
No,
Yeah, because I was going to
no.
say he looks more interesting than this one.
Blood
but
Angels
this
is
one's
a
more
normal
consistent
dreadnought
its
with a
design.
sword.
I hear there's two
Yeah.
more coming up.
The Chaplain Dreadnought, Mr. Colin. The Chaplain Dreadnought.
Oh, should we do the chaplain? Should we just get the dreadnoughts out of the way then quickly?
Yeah,
Or
do
we
as a
do-
group.
Chaplain
was just
Dreadnought.
regular cool dreadnought.
Right next
And he
to
has
the
a
other
skull
ones.
face.
And then put the other one
But the
right
next one's the
to that.
classic box knot. He's S tier. He's
All right,
S tier.
fine. Put that
Put
one
him
up.
up there. Put him
That's
up
the
there.
box
He's
knot.
the OG.
I'm probably gonna be controversial. The box knot, like the Redemptor, is just way cooler.
All right.
Oh,
See now I'm
Ooh,
now I'm
I
now
disagree.
I'm,
controversial.
now I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
think it
nailing
looks
pipe
good.
bombs.
I mean,
I
this is
don't
the
think
thing.
it looks
Look, I played the game as a kid, and I came back like in 9th edition when everything had been updated. The Redemptors just look cool as hell. Like the Brutalis is so fun, and like just
Yeah.
compare. Like I think this is the. I definitely see. This is the nostalgia talking. I think in terms of like box knots are cool, and they are fun. But I just think that you put one next to a Redemptor, and it's just night and day.
It does it. It
it's
makes it
about
look like a
Warhammer.
toy. to be
A
fair.
Redemptor could fit perfectly in StarCraft. A box knot would look out of place in StarCraft, but a box knot looks perfect in Warhammer. The Redemptor dreadnoughts are generic sci-fi. This doesn't mean they're bad, but it's not unique.
You know what it is? The Redemptor's too well designed, as in like it's
Yeah,
too
it's
functional.
round and shiny.
But
And
but for me, I can see the progression between the box knot and the Redemptor. I don't see it being so different. It's just again, it's similar to the Primaris, right, where it's scaled up and just kind of more modernized,
It
right?
has knees,
Um,
it has kneecaps.
Yeah. No, again, box knots are cool, but I'm happy for them to be in S tier. To be honest, I just wanted to throw out there that I also Redemptors are very cool as well. I just like
do
Dreadnoughts.
love a
Dreadnoughts are cool as hell.
Mm.
Brutalis. I think I'm gonna pivot into because I play Grey Knights and Thousand Sons, which is quite hyper elite, and I think I might pivot into some Death Company if 11th
Oh, yeah.
starts. God, I want to throw like Death Company and Dreadnoughts at people and just let them deal with it.
Yeah.
I got a whole 5th edition Blood Angels army sitting around waiting to get some action. Never will in 11th edition, but we'll
What is the? Should we do one more before we? I think there's the few donated. What was
the
the
Chaos Sorcerer, which technically
one bike?
I'm not sure if it was a model or a conversion, so I might have cheated by putting this on here, but back in the day when you could give anyone any war gear you wanted and just make your own model because it was cool. You could have
Sorcerer
sorcerer
on
bike.
bike.
Yeah.
As rules. As legends rules.
I couldn't imagine anything weirder though. Like, why would a sorcerer need to be on a bike?
Because you
Because
have
he's
because
cool
you're
as
playing
hell.
Red
He wants to
Corsairs.
ride a bike.
Yeah, because
He
you're playing
wants
Red
to be
Corsairs
on a.
and you need guys on bikes. If your infantry force is all mounted on bikes, why would you have a sorcerer just walking around by
He
himself?
wants to be the like epitome of an 80s heavy metal band album cover.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Him with like the wind in his hair with the staff rays and like lightning coming down.
Just because he's a
Maybe listen
nerd
to
doesn't mean he
Iron
can't do
Maiden.
sick tricks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like crash into a wall at hypersonic speed.
Sick tricks. He just slams himself right into a wall and blows up.
Have
Like,
you guys,
cool.
guys, check this out. Proceeds to try to do a wheelie and immediately flops on his back.
Yeah.
I mean, as a model, I don't know if it's like I would put it just below the grouping of dreadnoughts that we have in like B tier.
Sure.
I think it's. I don't know if it's.
I think he's
A.
cooler than a dreadnought. He
I need
looks
to
fun.
see the model close up to really.
He's doing a
it was a-
wheelie. He's doing
Yeah,
a
able to
wheelie.
zoom in,
that
Andy?
one there.
We can zoom in a bit.
I don't
think
know
you
if that's
can
like-
really zoom in on them.
That's a weird looking base.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the old
that's what
days,
the bikes
isn't it?
used to be
Looks
on.
like
Yeah.
looks like a sense burner. You know, you put the stick on the end.
Looks like a nail file.
Or
Yeah,
a nail
it
file.
is,
Or
it does.
a pop stick. Yeah.
I don't know if I think the dreadnoughts are slightly cooler, but I think it's cooler than like Pedro
I
Council.
think the uniqueness of it, because like dreadnoughts are obviously like, again, like we said, like like I said, like the dreadnoughts, you can see that they like, even the modern ones still look like dreadnoughts. There isn't anything modern that really covers cool wizard guy doing a wheelie. So I think he does belong up there.
He is
Fair
unique.
enough.
Hmm.
Put him before the dreadnoughts, Andy.
So back to the list. We got
Yeah.
Wolf.
Cyber Wolf.
That is a wolf. I think that we talked about D&D models earlier. That is just a wolf.
Yes.
He's got
It's just a wolf.
cybernetics. He's got cybernetics. But he is just a wolf.
Boo.
He's
Boo
a
from
cyber
ladies and
wolf.
gentlemen in the
He's a
back.
cyber wolf, bro.
I'm
Put him
gonna
in
boo
C.
it
Put him
again.
in C.
Yeah, put him in C.
Okay, what? Knight Commander Pask is below the cyber wolf. Really? Really?
You know what? Yes, just because it's funny.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
You heard it there.
Your
Raiden
suffering
is- Raiden is
brings me pleasure.
Yeah.
Is this Canis Wolf
Wolfborn.
Blood?
Canis
Canis
wolf.
Canis. He's like the lieutenant of one of the great companies. Canis something.
Dog wolf.
Not a space marine when he was a
Oh,
regular
okay.
dude.
Ugh.
He has
got a wolf.
lightning claws.
It is a cool idea, but I hate the fact that like that supports furries in some way. I
Okay.
boo.
Also, how does he drive the wolf? Like he
I was going
cannot
to say that
hold
looks
on to
very
the wolf.
dangerous.
I mean,
He
to
tries
be
to grab
fair, how
reins.
did- I mean, to be fair, like if you have, horseback archers will not be able to use their hands. So,
I think he's cool.
That's a
Hey.
very valid point in this unvalid
But just think,
list.
if he's fighting, he's basically using his pelvis to direct where it moves, and that makes
So
me
S tier?
uncomfortable.
So S
Yeah.
tier.
I mean, I feel
Very hard
like
to
you could
fight like
you could
that.
extrapolate that he kind of like basically like jumps on and off the wolf, like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
drives by
yeah.
like a elephant, jumps off, claws them and then the wolf
Yeah.
comes back and eats one. He jumps back on and then rides away.
Space Wolf drive by. That's an
Drive by wolfing.
Exactly. Yeah, you
When-
gotta get funny with it.
What are the servitor? Okay.
Servitors. yeah.
Classic servitors.
This is the last
They
human
are
faction one, Colin. It's okay.
just servitors.
Promise there. They're just fellas,
I love them.
combat servitors.
I miss them.
They're kind of
They-
fun.
They go in the bottom of C because it still puts them above that tank guy who I can't remember the name of.
Exactly.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, fuck that guy in particular.
Knight Commander P.
Monkey.
Oh, the
Joker.
Jacaro.
S tier.
Monkey.
S tier.
These are
Monkey.
legends, right? Like this guy looks oddly like he would still be on the Warhammer website, but I was 99% sure these aren't in the game anymore.
Was
I
he
think
bundled
it's
into
probably
like the
under like
Blackstone Fortress?
unaligned, maybe.
Maybe.
Funky monkey.
Is the monkey? Can you still play the monkey?
I mean,
That's
you could
crazy.
in the old Grey. They're in the 5th edition Grey Knights Codex.
Wow.
I don't know if they made it further than that or not, but I feel like they did.
Can it be an S tier because it's so
Monkey.
stupid?
Monkey.
So, it's so weird. Just weird.
I must admit, I've just been reading through the Imperial Night books by Andy Clark, and there's a monkey called, I think it's Debuko, and it was sad because it's like he's injured and he's crying, and I'm like, don't hurt the monkey.
10
Yeah.
trillion
The
dead
monkey-
town.
What a,
and he was
what a,
battling
what a
by your
weird
monkey.
book.
I mean, there's a reason that that John Wick spent 4 films getting revenge over a dog. Like you know, you
They hurt his monkey.
blast 1 million people out of a hive city, but don't hurt the dog. Come on now.
No.
Bruh.
Abraham John says the monkeys legends after Imperial agents got their codex. That's kind of real. That's
Yeah.
kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Couldn't even give them
The worst codex.
Another thing Imperial agents should pay for.
Yeah.
Colin, your time to shine is here. We're on
Yes.
Eldar.
Yeah,
Yes.
Karandras, please come
He's got
back.
dreadlocks or something.
Ah.
What is that?
With,
What is with his hair?
with how
be-
cool the striking scorpions are now,
I
and
know.
the fact that every other one got an amazing update to the Phoenix Lord. This guy's just so stealthy and hidden that they couldn't find him
yeah.
and make a new one.
He's hiding too good.
Like Lycus as a model is incredible. Like all of the new ones are amazing, and it's like why? Like the striking scorpions have made it great. Why?
Yeah,
Where
they
this
made
guy-
a new Phoenix Lord
Yeah.
instead of giving us updating the guy who
And they were
exists.
like the first Aspect Warriors to get the revamp because they were a kill team.
Yeah.
His model, to be honest, it's probably like the lamest Phoenix Lord model,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But again, it's just because of age, right? Like he's just
Yeah,
standing
yeah.
there. Like all the other Phoenix Lords have such dynamic poses.
I
He's
mean-
just like
yeah, I mean, if you compare the old Phoenix Lord models together, not the new ones, like he
All right.
gets the new ones naturally, but all the other old ones are kind of cooler than
They could do something though. Like even hell, have them just like Naruto running because it's like the ninja aspect or something.
crouching or
You need
something.
to
Yeah.
have the hair like in the wind, kind of like to one side, or like
Mhm.
windswept and interesting. I like
Yeah.
the curved chain blade with like the slight tip,
Yeah.
and the
Just the tip.
claw, just the tip and the claw.
it is
cool.
just weird. Like because they also updated Azuma, but not the Dire Avengers. It's like they
Yeah.
it's like they just fucked up. They were like
Dire
"All right,
Avengers hold up.
Azuma and the Striker Scorpions. They went, wait a second, we fucked up.
Dire
here."
Avengers hold up, in my opinion. I think they still look good.
They're not. Yeah, to be fair, they're not too bad. But like, it's weird that they did it that way around.
It is.
Where do you think we would place it?
Kranich is probably
as it
C2
currently is.
realistically. Because he's
I think he's
the,
cooler than a
because the
wolf.
other Phoenix Lords,
Or
the
like
other
a man on
old
a
Phoenix Lords models look better than him.
Like all I'm saying is, hear me out. I put him like here because he's cooler than like Talion.
Yeah, I think he fits
Yeah.
similar into
Alright.
kind of like the generic Space Marine. He looks quite generic for an Eldar, but also I think the other thing is like with the Space Marine ones, like there's not that much potential. This guy has a lot of potential, right? And that kind of makes him more disappointing because he could, based on what they've done recently with some of the models, he could be just like the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Abraham John is
He
spinning.
licked
What is
his
it?
Or like Night
spear.
Spear.
Night
That's
Spear.
what that is.
Yeah.
It like Night Spear.
He had a tactical rock before it was cool.
His model's really cool. He's got the edgy face mask thingy that looks epic, and he can snipe people with his vortex gun that shoots
think-
through the warp.
That posing as well, like it is quite unique. At least probably even when it came out, like compared to the whole Rangers. So I would say it probably
Kinda
does
reminds me
deserve
of
A.
the,
It is cool.
You know, like the Horus Heresy Primarch models, they all have like weird little building bits they stand on. He's like, I was there first. I started it all off. You should be thanking me. With his like little pointy bit.
Yeah,
You can
Kind of cool.
I'll go, Paul, go ahead.
it is weird that like they've made like, the death jester is very similar in terms of like the posing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can I do that?
I'm
Ooh.
not going to complain about
yeah.
Andy putting an Eldar above
I'm
Space
not,
Marine. I'm not
by
gonna
all
say
means,
anything.
by all means.
Everyone, it's definitely the lead.
I would say so. I think again for this one, like compared to Karandros or whatever his name is, I've probably got his name wrong. You could update this one with exactly the same pose, just make it slightly bigger, or like just scale it up properly and put a little bit more detail in, and it would still be cool because it's got the pose down, it's got kind of the vibe down. It just needs the
He's a
modernization, right?
little touch up.
He is,
Yeah.
to be honest, he is still pretty modern. Like he was a 7th edition model.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool. Unlike Karandros, which is like,
Just a metal dude standing
you know,
there.
what was that made like 1994 or something?
Probably.
Well, it's older than me.
Oh,
He
God.
speaks from his chest. He's like,
Yeah.
his pose.
What's the next one there?
Irrelevant.
Shadow Spectre. What's the man? The Shadow Spectre.
Shadow.
Very long.
Hey, don't know.
Very long.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
in fact, that might even be the.
That's,
We have
that-
the other shadow. That's the Phoenix Lord of the Shadow Specters.
I mean, they
think.
look kind of the same, so I'm not
They
gonna
look
lie. You could
similar.
probably place them next to each other.
Is it? Oh my gosh, what's his
Irilith.
name? Irilith? That's what I
Irilith.
thought. Okay, we're still out here. These guys are cool.
I miss them because they were like ghosts. They kind of had like the
They-
fire prism like
Yeah.
gun, but as
Yeah.
infantry.
They have the Forge World lore where they're good at everything they do and just really OP.
Correct.
I like
Also
them.
correct.
Irilith fought an entire army of Slanesh demons in the webway by himself, by the way. He's pretty goated.
The goat.
I like
Yeah.
this one more.
as well.
I
It's
love
got better-
Forge World models. I love Forge World lore.
More flowing cape.
Paul, do you own any Forge World resin bits?
No, I actually don't. I don't think.
I think I've
No,
got a-
I haven't got any. I haven't got any Forge World.
I have a Contemptor that I bought. I bought the Thousand Suns Contemptor, like unique one, which has the like little power bladed
yeah.
bit, and I that was for Knight, and then immediately you cannot take Contemptor Dreadnoughts in 10. So
Huge.
That's right. It just
How's
becomes a Hellbrute.
yeah, but then it sucked the Hellbrute.
Yeah.
Also, Andy, I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot that lady's name. So that's not a good sign.
This
Is
is
this
the
the one
Blackstone Fortress.
It
Yeah,
is. It is
Blackstone
her. Yeah.
Amelin Shadow Guide,
That was
which is
never
the
gonna
most World of Warcraft night elf name I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Very, very true.
All right, Sylvanas Windrunner with a gun.
Yeah. She
be
kind of
fair, the
reminds
model's
me of
It is cool.
the elf from
It is cool.
the Elder Scrolls Online game, which is like, I've got the thing
All right, so
on.
put her in
cut
D
the
tier
gun
for
off.
making me think of the Elder Scrolls Online.
But put her in the bottom of C tier because we still want to.
Shit, you're right.
You've gotta keep
Only
having
like
that in
Commander
D.
Pass.
Gotta be
Although I will
just
say,
chill.
I really like the flowiness of the design. I like the knife. I like the gun.
Or-
I think I'm going to put it
Her
like
I do
model's
like- I
very
do like
well
this one.
done. I like that. I immediately forgot her name after I put the
Yeah.
image of her in.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
oops.
another
It's the
model that
Eldar
recently came out and then got Legends immediately.
Hmm.
What's the
What is this
one?
next? I
Farseer?
can't see the
Bone
picture
Singer.
very well.
Bone
Oh,
Singer.
Bone Singer.
They used to
figured
be
it was
like
Eldar.
You're a
a
bones.
healing unit.
Yeah,
then
I gotta find this.
They were
picture.
executed for their crimes of
It's,
Oh, there she
it's
is.
I don't know.
Hal's favorite Dawn of War unit of I've lost my army. I'm just going to slink away into the shadows. See how long it takes you to find me.
I learned that from Colin. by
I'm
the
a
way.
little rat. Fuck.
Yeah.
I learned that while watching you.
And I'm proud of it.
Hide in the
Bone Singer's
corner.
cool. This is an early dynamic posed model. Like I don't know,
Hmm.
got a bone thing coming
I
up.
think it was like a
I
7th
don't even,
edition, like
remember
anniversary or
this
something
To
model.
be honest, it must have been pretty rare.
It was
seems
like
they
it
were
was.
doing a lot of diagonal pieces of terrain in this era.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were really starting to get their footing
Literally.
with tactical rocks. So
Yeah.
So,
Top
I
of
don't-
B.
It's cool.
I like B. It's cool. I wish they had it.
I don't know if bone singers really walk around the battlefield very often, to be honest, but it's
They
still
don't,
cool.
but desperate measures and all that.
Yeah, an Autark on a jet bike. It's unbelievable that this unit is Legends, by the way. But what are you gonna do? I guess
it is weird.
you can't. I don't know.
I think the problem is because there are alternatives, and it's like, and the new Autarks are really cool. I'd put this guy in C tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's a bit too.
I
safe.
can't lead my shining spears. My shining spears are leaderless.
But
Oh,
the Chinese
no.
bits are still cooler.
They are cool.
So-
but
so-
I
so
can't
it's
lead
okay.
them with my Autark, which makes me sad.
What's the next one? Is that a wraith?
It's a Wraith
the
Seer.
Rain fella.
It's a Wraith Seer, boy.
Ah,
And it's
Wraith
cool.
Seers-
that-
Wraith Seers are
Yeah.
cool as hell, man.
How big is that thing? That
It's
thing
the
doesn't-
size of
the
a
same as a
Wraith
Wraith.
Lord.
Wraith
Yeah.
Lord.
Lord, yeah.
In fact, I got one of those. The torso of it is just the normal Wraith Lord body.
Yeah.
Like only the head and the spear and like the arms are resin.
I think I have a Chinese Wraith Seer lying around in my bag of Chinese.
Bro
Wraith.
has all the knockoffs.
I have bro, it's super hard to get most of these models, so I just buy the Chinese ones.
Yeah.
They look
the
the
idea,
exact
like-
same.
I think this was Forge World, but I think people would just
It
use
was.
a Wraith Lord and call it a Wraith Seer. They would just give
Yeah.
it a staff or something.
It is
They're
cool
pretty
though.
strong, if I
It's
remember.
very elegant.
They used
a
to be
model.
good, but then the psychic phase went away, and I think they had some brain gun.
Mm,
I mean, they've got a Wraith Seer D cannon, which is just the same as a D cannon, but with dev wounds, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah. D cannons are strong.
I like wraiths, but I'm biased, so I'm happy. For
I-
these
I
here.
like Wraiths. Wraiths are my favorite.
I think it
love them
deserves to
so
be above
much.
the Dreadnoughts, at least
I
personally.
would
Yeah.
say so.
I think so. Yeah.
It's
Like
cooler.
Wraiths and bikes for Eldari are my
Yeah.
the things I really like.
This
Bikes is
is-
where I kind of get lost, but that's because the combat patrol was just nothing but bikes, and I
Yeah.
don't need that many fucking bikes.
I
I'm
made
gonna-
a list,
I'm
which was the Wraith, whatever it is, the Wraith host or Wraith
Mhm.
Wind Rider host, or whatever
Wind
it is.
Rider host.
Yeah.
It was literally just
Fine,
like
fine.
50 bikes.
Yeah.
It just like
Yep.
6
Yeah.
squads
All the bikes sliding around.
of Wind Riders, and then just like some Vipers in there, all the different bikes, shining spears.
Yeah, it's
It
awesome.
was-
It's awesome. See now, don't you wish there was an Autark on a bike for that list?
I mean, true. To be fair, you have to.
Double
You
round.
can only really go with like the Warlocks or the Farseers, right?
Farseer, yeah.
A Farseer on the jetbike with some of the cool stuff you can do with them is quite cool.
I use them a lot in 9th edition. I had a lot of fun.
We've
Ooh,
got
is that-
Drakari.
I need to, this is the
Dragaris,
homunculus
this is
guy.
my,
Yeah,
Orion,
Urian Rakarth.
Orion,
Yeah.
Orion Rakarth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
I
such,
think
such
this
a
goes
cool
into
model.
S-
Oh my
S tier.
gosh.
S
This
tier
is
as well.
really, he's awesome. He's standing on those weird worm things.
Yeah.
I like
He's
Orion
fleshy and gross.
Huge shout out to the Dark Eldar range.
He's got a hand
Gone,
going
but
like,
not forgotten.
I'll pretty
The
Yeah.
thing is, like, I imagine they're going to be back soon because
yeah.
Surely.
the other-
You'll
the
get
other-
Lady Malice and you'll shut up.
The other thing is that they made the rules. They still updated the rules for Legends when the Codex came out, and all the rules are fantastic for these guys. They're actually really goddamn strong. For all of the things that went to Legends, it's so stupid.
Oh. Oh, the next one also S tier. The old freaking.
I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to say Grotesque should be C tier.
That's crazy.
And the reason I say
That's
that is
crazy.
because they're all basically the same pose, and
Yeah.
the amount of different kit bashes. Again, Drukhari is one of basically the most kit bashable army you can ever make. Really, you know, you get the head of, you get any sort of Drukhari head put on any infantry model, you have an Archon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're a bit too. They're too monotone and boring when you can do a lot more stuff with them. And I feel like compared to the other things that got sent away, this one is just a bit like underutilized, especially compared to like the Kronos and the Talos, right? Which are just like
they
these
are better.
floating things, right?
They're all just like shirtless Rammstein
Mhm.
fans.
Man,
But
you,
yeah.
with some green stuff, I'm sure you could pose these guys differently.
That's
to be
exactly the
fair.
thing, right? With the base part is not too bad, but they are all a bit just compared to what you could do with grotesques.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
I mean, C
the,
tier's
uh,
pretty harsh. I mean,
grotesque.
maybe B tier, but C tier, like I think they compared to the other things, I think they're a bit
I'm sad.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put in
I
between.
think
Alright,
fifth edition
the,
era, Dark Eldar are one of the coolest armies ever. I think.
Yeah.
By the way, RIP
It's-
green stuff because apparently they've gone out of business, haven't they?
Oh,
Aw.
Well, they're
Get it while you can. Hoard it.
Actually-
Hoard all the green stuff.
oh
Is
my
that-
gosh! This
Is
next
that
one.
called the Archon?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
or
the
the
freaking with the
Archon.
slit and stuff.
The
and
Slith, the Medusae, the
Oh,
Urgle,
S-tier,
and
S-tier, S-tier.
the last one I can't remember the
the
name of.
cool thing. I don't know what it's called, but
The
funny
holy
little
cow,
fella.
they're cool. S tier for sure.
Yeah, I again, I never got the models. I started making my own. Like I used Daughters of Cain snake person
Nice.
and
Oh,
a few
hell
other
yeah.
bits to make
Yeah.
one. They're just cool. And this feels like, you know how with the kind of the new releases they've done like the Red Corsairs have like a group of dudes, right?
Mhm.
Or the Uriel Ventress groups of dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, no, not Uriel Ventress, the Titus groups of
Yeah.
dudes. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
this will be I feel
Squad.
like this will be one in 11th edition where they're like, this is your new group of dudes because we've started like doing that for the rules.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It's a weird direction, but I don't mind it, to be honest.
Hmm.
It gives more flavor. Although
I like it.
it needs to be on the right points cost because, my lord.
Yeah,
is that-
not like in 9th we could have like 4 of each parts of the court of the army. We had this massive giant court of 4 of each of them. It was insane.
This is a
Shirtless man.
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
Freaking
Shirtless
cool
man.
too.
The
And they had beasts
himself-
for them back in the day, and now they've
Yeah.
been.
the Beastmaster himself is like, I mean, I like Hellions. He's just
The
like a
dude.
okay Hellion, but
Yeah.
the monsters that come with him are cool. Like the Clawed Fiend is a better. The reason the Clawed Fiend is a better grotesque than the grotesque.
I put him in. I would honestly put him in C tier just
Yeah,
because
He-
as
him
the
on his
mod-
own is
cooler
a
with
beast,
the
yeah.
he's cooler with the guys that come with him for sure.
He's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
leave
I
that
like
as
what
tank
you-
commander in D still.
What if you took one of the guys
Yes.
from Back to the Future to Hellraiser? That's the
Yeah.
model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Tantalus.
The Tantalus.
Tantalus
Yep, I've-
goes second next to Centurions. The
Yeah,
Tantalus
I'll
is
take
goddamn
that.
amazing.
I-
I
Yeah.
want them to
Actually,
make a
nothing
plastic
beats
one.
Karamazov in my opinion, but it is really cool. And there's a guy at our club who would play this thing all the time, and it's like legit Forge World. It's pretty
Like,
I think
if they
it's
make a plastic one of
enormous.
these, I really hope
Oh.
they do. Like,
Yeah,
a
with
plastic one
Vect
of
on it?
these with Vect
With
as an
Vect on it?
alternative
Yeah.
would
that'd be
go
nice.
so hard.
That would be real
God,
I've got a blue nerd.
I missed.
Blue nerd.
Wow.
I can't see him. Where are we?
think
Oh,
that's
he's
Alan
not
wearing
wearing
a
it.
shirt.
He does.
What-
much
What did you
shows.
say? What did you just say?
I said there's this blue nerd from Avatar.
And did
I
call
don't
him
know.
Aunba?
I don't, dude.
I mean,
Alan
I mean,
Key.
I'm booking my flight to the US right now.
Own snore.
I'm
Yeah.
killing this guy. This is Aun Shi. This is Aun Shi.
Stupid blue.
He's outdated compared to a lot of the newer Tau stuff. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's
Believe
the
my
word
Blue
for it.
season
Oh,
2
I'm going to take
is not
him-
as good as
We
Blue
can't
Man.
take him
he's
serious.
not
He's
dated.
wearing a loin.
Oh
make sure,
my
make sure he's
God,
above. Make sure he's above tank guy. Make sure he's above tank
Okay.
guy. We can't be having.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
thank you.
just-
No,
just
Andy,
hear me
please.
out.
There's
Hear me
another
out.
tank. There's another tank guy coming
There's
up.
another
He
tank
can't
guy
be in
coming up.
B tier.
Yeah, but
but
long
the-
strike's
the-
cool because
the-
he's got a fucking railgun.
Yeah, long strike's cool. But like this guy is just like, I've got a stick and a loincloth.
Yeah,
Where are
he's
my
cool. He's
shoes?
actually like
He's
a really fun
lame.
model.
I've seen a
got
guy
him
dressed
right
like that
here.
around
He
where I
actually looks
live.
quite good when he's
Yeah,
painted up.
exactly.
Why are you?
He's got
blue?
abs. He has that guy has a 4+ invulnerable save. You know that? You know that? Just
Because of
he's
his abs.
ripped.
Good guy.
He looks like that guy in New York who like has like the fake chicken and he's like famous.
She is one of the coolest characters in the entire setting.
But he's not
As
like
a model.
a Warhammer character. That's the only thing. He's just like, he's wise and he's good at fighting with a stick. It's like,
And
are you
he's
from
really
Rogue?
nice. He's the
Are you the
nicest
guy from
ever.
Rogue One who's just like the
Oh
force is
my
with me,
gosh.
I'm with the force?
Even
Moving on.
Phil
There's-
Kelly,
there
even
was
Phil
some
Kelly
glup
couldn't make this
shit-o-maxing.
character look bad. Even Phil Kelly couldn't make Aun Shi look bad in those garbage dumpster fire books. He's still cool in those stupid books. Oh my gosh!
It's
Anyway,
really
moving
on
sucks.
swiftly.
As a,
This is Shazo
Armored
or
Core.
Lie.
Shaz,
Can you say the name that
Sphere
isn't?
expansion.
Okay.
He
Shazza
hates
All
humans. He's called the assassin.
Oh, he's racist. Put him in S tier.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's very Warhammer.
God, that is a weird profile.
it looks
Yeah,
like
It
Armored
really
Core.
is.
He's
Zone
fun.
of the Enders looking motherfucker.
And he can go with the
Strength
XV9
one.
battle suits, which are also on there. He's got a
Strength
weird
one-
EMP gun.
No AP damage 3, but it's anti-vehicle dev wounds.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's an EMP gun.
Yeah, to be fair, I like his design. I think he looks cool. He looks very Gundam.
Yeah, his rules
yeah.
are not any good, even in Legends, but he's still cool.
No, I mean he looks like absolute trash garbage. because it's one shot that does 3 damage.
Andy, get him out of. Come on, get him out of C tier.
But he's really cool. He looks
But
cool.
he's very
Like,
cool.
Him and the XV9 suits are really cool. Like I brought my XV9 suits to a tournament that allowed Legends, and everyone loves them. Like, and they're unpainted too. They're Chinese unpainted XV9 suits, and they were still like
Every time I hear
widely loved.
some Tau name, it is just endless glup shitto.
This guy like cries and complains about the Eldar's treatment, and then hates on the Tau for the. It's
Yeah, I
unbelievable,
see.
man.
You know what I
It's
see? I
unbelievable.
see a crab trying to get
Oh.
out of the bucket. Get back down here.
Come here. Get over
We have to
here.
stick together. Monkeys strong together.
We are sticking together in this nice
Keeps
bucket.
Together. What's the
Probably
next one? Is this
Oh,
the-
it's Long Strike.
Long
He's
Strike the
gonna be-
goat. His rules are
Long
really
Strike.
good too.
I like Long Strike because he has a railgun. Railguns are cool as hell.
He lets
Yeah.
you bring a 4th hammerhead if you're
Exactly.
bringing Legends.
Is he
That's,
also the
that's basically
tank?
why this Legends is like 4 hammerheads is too many. Please stop. Please stop bringing 4 hammerheads.
He's
And then they went, oh, Rogue
basically
Tank
how
Man. You got
his-
6 Rogue Dawns. So, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
his gimmick in the lore hell is he's got like a prototype suit that interfaces really well with the Tonk. Therefore, he's good with Tonk.
Put him in D tier.
That's his lore. Yeah.
Bring off me.
Nah,
These
I-
guys-
As long as he's
I
above
wanna
the other
put,
tank
like-
guy, we're all right.
I want
I
to
think
put him
C tier.
above
Yeah.
like above Jacket Man. I'd put him above Shirtless.
Does he
Ramstein
come with his tank, or do you actually have to have a
Yeah,
separate tank?
in the thing?
No, I think he comes with the tank, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say if you had if it only was like the little model of him on
Yeah.
top of the tank, that
That's,
would
that's
change.
better
things.
than
To be fair,
Commander
I think the
Ford.
problem with him is that literally he is just exactly the same as a hammerhead, but with him poking out the top, going over there. That's about it.
I've
Like,
been trying so hard to find this model, but I've been failing.
just
Oh,
get any hammerhead. Call it Long Strike. Just say, oh, he's hiding in the
Not being
tank.
funny, Eli. You could just get any Tau mini and just like it looks like every other Tau.
Okay.
oh,
alien
Okay.
guy.
wow.
Your Space Marine. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he thinks all Tau look
I'm
the
not saying
same.
that's not the case. Yes, I do. I said Space Marines.
Abraham.
All Space Marines look like jocks who ate a fridge, and that's okay.
Uh-huh.
And all tower weeaboos. Speaking of the king
Ow.
weeaboo,
I mean, to be fair,
Alva!
that's
Alva!
called cohesiveness within a faction.
Yeah.
Looking similar.
the greater
Alva.
goon.
This model is
Ooh.
awesome. He's so freaking goofy. He's an
Oh.
old dude in a chair holding a stick, and he's got the 2 guards beside him. Which
Holding
you
his
can't really see in the
stick?
picture.
He's giving me prophet vibes with that chair.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say he's
Punch him in
profit
the
from
mouth.
Halo.
yeah, He's really cool.
Listen,
I have
Prophet of
him, and I'm
Goon.
really happy.
I
that I
like
have him.
I like my mega pasta as much as the next guy, so I would even argue.
I love
Apostle?
the fact that he has literally no weapons apart from he has a close combat weapon, which
Yeah.
is one attack hitting on 6s,
Yeah.
strength
He's
2.
not-
Oh my
He's not
god!
supposed to fight. He's
He's
the
an old guy
supreme
with a stick.
Imperial. He's supposed to be safe.
I would say he's probably just below Yarrick.
Yeah, Hal, you're a G for that. You're a G for that.
I think because it's cool. I like the setup.
I think he's A tier personally.
And yeah,
Oh yeah, I see him.
Oh, he's
I'll
around
take
there,
it.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Yarrick has some kind of like slightly higher. Like
Derek has
iconic-
aura, as they say.
It's another Gundam.
XB9. These things are really
what
cool.
does that mean?
XP9
I don't
hazard
know.
battlesuit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
This
Melted
looks like it's from Mechasalt. What's this?
They have a bunch of different variants too. That's just one of the pictures.
I don't know.
It's
if
just like a beefed up crisis suit that has bigger
Oh, yeah, they're
experimental
cool.
weapons and stuff on
I
it.
like them.
I think it's fine
Yeah.
maybe where it is though, because it's not crazy unique compared to.
Another Gundam.
Which is
Jazzle Ramir.
What does
What
this
did you call
what-
me?
What does this MF do?
If you were paying attention in the Taros campaign episode, he was the guy running the show on Taros, beating up the Imperials and
Oh
completely
yeah.
obliterating them.
Where's he been lately?
Where's
he been?
I don't know, Andy. I don't know.
Do you think so?
Yeah, leave
He's
him
probably
there.
died from old age, honestly, or he's in cryostasis.
I do like how his head's really low. He's like, in Doom where you hit the guy and his neck goes into his shoulders. It's like
Mm.
bonk. And
Mm.
he's the same here. His
Oh,
Oh,
stomach
am
head.
I seeing Crew? Am I seeing actual Crew?
Yes, the crew talks rider right there.
I
we don't
don't
have the or a Narlock rider, maybe even. We don't have
No,
the great Narlock. Oh wait, he's coming up. He's coming up. He's just a little bit further.
That thing looks so goofy. That's enjoyable.
I like them. They're fun.
That is like that man is riding a large chicken.
This is just Avatar
Hey,
again.
what
Look
are
at it.
dinosaurs if not big chickens?
Exactly, right?
It's true. He's cool. I like him.
What am I looking at? The next one? These drones.
How nonsense.
Are these
again, I don't
Remora
know.
drones? Stealth drones, maybe?
Can this go in
Those
D
zombies
tier
are
because this is just a drone? Like,
I mean, they're like big wing drone. They're big,
Right,
they're big drone.
If D tier gets any more, we need to add a last minute F.
There
tier.
are, oh, okay, sorry. I was texting Braden. To tell him to like come see the.
It'll be
Unbelievable
the
Lars
P tier
Lander.
for Pask.
These are more. These are more drones are cool. They're invisible drones that have
Ow.
burst cannons and they shoot at you. There's them even in Kazakhin. The freaking Kazakhin sergeant sees them and he's like, "Wow, that's really pretty." And then maybe the tower are actually cool.
They look
Alright,
like
to be-
dinner plates with wings. I
To
don't
be
know.
fair, something to consider. They seem like they're actually pretty big because they're 5
are
wounds
big.
each up to 6 and they go 16 inches. They're actually pretty big
that is
models
actually-
comparatively.
There's nothing wrong with a flying saucer, Andy.
It's like this. I see the appeal of this, but this is just. Just guess what's this?
Mm.
Ooh.
What is what is happening with the what, Andy?
They deserve C tier. I think
just
they're
like-
cool. And they're
they
big.
look like
I'm pretty
dinner
sure they're
plates.
like this big.
Yeah, I think if they're big, I think they go C tier because I think that makes them at least more distinct.
just to leave it so that D tier is even worse.
I want to see in D tier.
What is the difference between this and the next model? One is yellow, one isn't.
What do you mean, bro?
They're also
I
very
get it.
different
My blood
shapes.
pressure's going up.
This one's like got 4 legs.
That's an
this one's got
orca.
2.
And this
Yeah.
is a barracuda. One's a
I-
fighter, the other's a big fat transport.
Both are water animals, same difference.
The hatred
This
is
barracuda and a
The
superiority
Barracuda
fighter.
is cool.
They're really cool. If you look at a picture, when you paint them nicely, they look amazing.
I'm pretty sure the next
Barracuda is cool.
the yellow one, I'm pretty sure you could throw that in a spiral and hit a 6 spiral with that.
It's an orca. If you see the picture, there's like a whole like command suite inside, and you have the guys in the transport. It's really
This-
unique, really cool.
It
Let 'em
has a
do-
carrying capacity of 48 infantry.
Yeah.
This
What
is
the hell
very
is
small on my
Good
screen.
lord.
But
It's
it
really
kind of
big.
reminds me of Titanfall for some reason. Like you could
It's
stick
really
that in
big and it's
Titanfall.
really cool, and I really, 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 really want one, but I can't.
I
find
do
one.
kind of like it's a fun battle bus actually. I kind of like it.
I mean,
Put it-
that
I
is
wanna put it
that
like
is. I was joking earlier about bricks. That is a brick.
Yeah.
That is
At the end of your
literally a
opponent's
brick.
movement phase, one or more units
Pretty
embarked can
good.
disembark if they have deep strike. So you can literally like jump. You can basically get free rapid ingress with it.
It's
Oh,
gigantic though, so it'd be
Yeah,
hard
for,
to deep
for
strike.
Tau though. Rapid
Mm.
ingressing for Tau.
Yeah, imagine
Situational.
putting 30, 40 Tau in that. It would make it look worse. Or-
Imagine
Oh.
owning 30 or 40 Tau.
This guy in
Oh.
the chat, we saw freaking like Fire Warrior TV ads. That's crazy. That's cool.
Wow. Mm.
What is that next? Is that like a Christmas
This is
edition?
a
Wow.
Christmas graph.
That a square the
Is it
red
yeah,
gobbo.
the Red Gobbo's one. I can't remember what it's called. It's not Princess, it's the other one.
That's like
can't
the
remember.
Gits, I believe,
Mm.
because there's like 3 of them on that little thing.
I mean, it's
It's
like
kind of fun.
As a
Uh,
quick aside, shout out to the Orc Legends list. Boy, am I glad I'm not an Orc player.
Yeah, and half of the Orc Legends are like 5-year-old models. Like, what
Yeah,
the
This one's
heck?
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah.
Newish.
Yeah.
they make like a one-off thing and then it goes immediately to legend. Like there's
Yeah, they
with
basically
type
make it so
backwards,
they're not tournament legal. That's the whole point.
And to be
of them.
fair,
No.
after
They're commemorative
Christmas,
models, right?
it's going to look really weird when you.
I
play
mean,
them.
yeah, like
You
3
know
of these
why?
were Christmas models that I grabbed, but also at the same time, I like 80% of their list is legends.
And it's
I
not
like
a,
the red
like,
gobbo. I think it's fun.
it's
I
not a
like the
birthday
Christmas.
Pikachu card situation where they're overpowered as well. It's just like, are they festive? Are they any good? I assume not.
They're fun. They're not. They're probably like. I think if I remember, they're decent, but in a wacky way. They're not.
Dare
Like, they can be good, but it's in a very silly way.
Dare I say, do we grab most of those orcs and put them all just above the Tau suits as a group? Because they're all kind of giving off the same like vibe and quality.
I love them.
Yeah, I
They-
think
they-
I
yeah.
don't see anything there that's like really jumping out at me, right?
Yeah.
I'd almost say they go
Old
together.
Gobbo.
OG though.
Old
man,
Red
I love
Gobbo.
these guys. Old
Yeah.
Orc models are so freaking great.
I
Oh
do
my gosh.
enjoy what's the pirate ones they have? They just had the new
Flash
attachment. didn't
Kids.
they?
Freebooters.
Freebooters,
Freebooters,
that's it.
sorry,
I
yeah.
love I think that's so ridiculous.
Also
I
got
do enjoy that.
Uthtak here. Uthtak's not even an old model or mini. What the hell? And then
Yeah.
These are
Red
legends,
Gobbo,
really?
Black
And
Hawk.
then
He has
what's it
a
called?
if you get a chance, Paul, his book is quite funny.
We've ruined Braden's day. He's gonna hang you, Hal. He says.
Hang me.
Deserved.
There's
Oh,
a book I need to find. I want to read because there's one that has like I think it's an orc book and it contains a Centurion jump pack suit or something. Like he finds like a
just
like a single Centurion jump pack and like nicks it or something.
Mm.
I've heard,
Can
but
I-
I can't remember which one it is. I think it's a newer one.
'Cause I know you can now buy Captain Badruck because they're bringing Legends ones back temporarily.
Special
You can buy
order,
them
yeah.
again.
Yeah,
I quite like Badruck. I got to be honest.
Yeah,
Out
he's
of all of
awesome. He's
those,
such a fun model.
he's got like such a lot of character.
yeah.
And then like Uthtak's kind of fun because he's standing on a squig, but other than that,
that is his
New
squig
orc models
princess,
just
by the
don't
way.
do it.
Princess.
They just
I
don't
think
do
Badger can go to A tier because he gives me the same vibe as some of the other ones, like the guy with the shotgun and the half metal, where it's just like it's overloaded with gubbins, right? But it's such a classic look that I think it stands out.
I
I
do
want
like the
a
Christmas
5th edition orc model army so bad. Someday.
How many armies do you have, Eli?
Too many. I'm trying to upload some. I'm trying to sell my stupid Chud Gene Stealer cults back there. But nobody wants them.
What the hell is this bad boy?
A great Narlock. That's what it is. These are real Narlock riders. Real for real.
What were they? That's Has anyone here ever played Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I played
Like 10 minutes of it.
some of it.
There's a joke about one of them which they call like the pickle because it looks like that. In I can't remember
It's
what
a
the name of
Narlock.
the
It's-
monster is.
Pickle.
It's the top tier unit in Dawn of War for the Tau.
Devil Joe, I think it's called Devil Joe. It's called the
Ooh.
pickle monster. It looks like a big pickle, bro.
Where's it going to go?
Pickle
We're gonna pick-
Rick.
He's a big
I wanna
dinosaur.
do it. A?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
A for the pickle.
This is the most generous Andy's ever been to me on a tier list before. Andy's so merciful today.
I've seen you suffering a lot today, and some of that, probably the majority of that, was me inflicting it upon you. So I think I need to be a bit nicer to you.
I think just to balance it out, can we pull that other Tau guy out of D and just put him in the bottom of C? Just to really,
Wow.
keep the point home.
Keeps on really ruining
Keep the point
someone's
home.
What is
Yeah,
these next
it's-
ones?
what are
It's
these?
over past. Braden is so mad. What are these gargoyles? Are gargoyles not in the game?
No,
anymore?
it's gonna be
Or
like
these are Ripper flyer
Sky
things.
Slasher Swarms.
Yeah,
Sky
okay.
Slasher Swarms.
I mean, it's
They're
not
funny. They're funny.
It is quite generic, as in like they'll probably all look the same as a grouping, and then
the Tyrannid surprisingly didn't have nearly as many legends as I thought.
Yeah, I think you can run it. Is it Dimecron Legends really? Oh my god.
what is that?
I think a lot of the legend stuff is just like the old big stuff, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
is that
This
is
is
that
like a
xenomorph?
Melanthrope or something. It
I
has,
think
it has
it-
Malin and it has Thrope in the name, but it's not a Malanthrope because that's already a thing.
No, let me try and find which one is which.
But it looks really cool.
It's not that
I'm
one.
looking at it. It has all these weird bulbous sacks on it.
It looks big as hell.
The testicle monster.
Surely Hal loves this model. Surely this is a Hal.
I was I did think it looked quite like it looks very xenomorph compared.
There's
I know
sacks and tentacles on it.
I'm actually trying to look at what that is. I don't know what it is.
Melanthrocyte or something like that.
I believe it's something. No, that might be the Malanthrope.
Malicite.
Oh, it could be the Malanthrope because that's the old character.
That is the
Yeah, it's
Malanthrope.
the Malanthrope.
Oh, so it is a Malanthrope. Okay. So
Yeah. I think it's because the for some reason they got rid of it
it
because
must be a
Zonethrope.
Malanthrope.
They
It must
changed the way
be a
the Zonethropes work.
Zoanthrope, Malanthrope. What the heck? Are Malanthropes not the guys with the long tentacles, or is that something else?
No, this is a
Malicite.
Malanthrope.
Maybe I guess it was a Forge World variant. I think it had different rules. It must
Yeah.
have.
Looks
I
creepy
just,
though.
I just like it because it looks like the Tyrannid, like quote unquote logo.
Yeah,
oh
I
yeah,
like-
I
that
like
was
it.
an-
silhouette.
It's
There
really
used to be Neuranthropes or Neurothropes as a separate thing, but now that's just the Sergeant version of
No.
the Zonethropes.
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's
It's
really
like a
cool.
weird
It
one.
deserves A tier at least. It's very detailed. It's a very nice model.
I like it.
It's intimidating looking as well. It's very
Yeah.
alien looking. If that thing was like hovering towards you, you'd shit yourself.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
testicle. Keep away. Keep away. It's got spikes.
Invert myself inside out.
This the Dimecron. I have a friend who have a Dimecron. I'm sad that it's Legends. I didn't know that.
You're making
What
these
the
up.
hell is
Mike.
that? Yeah, what the hell? I've never heard of
It's a
this.
big Tyrannid. It's a big
He's got,
old
like,
Tyrannid.
He's a big lad. He's got 10 attacks and they look like they do damage. But
It's
that's
like
about
a
it.
night-
like
size
big
Tyrannid.
scythes. Yeah, it's like Death Guard. Like, oh, I'll have one of those. I'm having a scythe for myself. What's that about?
They've kind of been superseded by the Norns, right, at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the Assimilator and the
one is-
Emissary.
I think this one's bigger than a Norn Queen, but I'm not sure.
Shout out to
sorry,
the guy I
Emissary.
played with 3. Was it? Do you have 3 non-emissaries? I think he might have.
Probably.
I went a while back. That was a horrific experience.
I
I'm traumatized.
kind of want to do a list with 3 of each, so 6 Norns, and then
Dang.
just whatever else you can fit in there.
Do you find with like when you because I saw in one of your recent videos you played against like one of my local clubs, Corsten, and
Oh yeah.
like there's a guy. What's that? Is it Bile Titan?
That's the thing.
It's either the Biotitan or the Biotitan. I can never remember because one is
Might be the
one is
Hierophant.
from Helldive and one isn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys rocked up to the club with one of those. I saw a few weeks back, and I
Bro,
was like, "My
what-
god!"
When I was a 12-year-old kid, my other 12-year-old kid friend, his parents bought him a Hierophant. Can you believe that?
It's like $1,000 or
Can you
something.
believe that?
Where are we putting this thing?
He's
I-
cool. I think that where he is.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, I don't feel
What is-
strongly about
I
it.
think
I
this
think
is a
compared to
Hierophant.
Grundle beast.
compared to the Norns now, like he just doesn't
Yeah.
look as cool.
Yeah,
It's
I think
like
that's the problem with some
Hyro-
of these things. The
Hyro-
Scythe Hero Duel.
Hyro Druid. Yeah, okay, I had. And
these
a Hyro
next two I
Spec,
think
is the
look the
next one.
same. Yeah, they look
Yeah.
the same. These two almost.
They're big
so-
bricks of. I
The one's
imagine these are
barbed
big
and one's
bricks of
scythe.
breast.
They're cool, but again, I think the thing with Tyrannid is unless they're doing anything like particularly different and interesting, they just kind of get lost in
So
the rest of the big
bottom of
Gribblies, which is why the whatever his name was, the Malanthrope being higher up makes sense because that is different looking.
Yeah.
And that's why the Norns also look cool because they have that kind of like very different kind of
They
stance, I think, compared to like all the other Hive Tyrant type stuff.
these two just kind of look very much like a cheap knockoff of actual Tyrannid models like, in
Yeah.
the modern day.
They look like
They do
toys.
look like a bit like AI generated Carnifex.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it?
The
Oh,
fact
we
that
got
we've got one of
An-
those with the same mini was also telling. Anric here.
the goat. The goat.
Eli
I sure
Luna
hope he gets
immediately.
But
Yes.
only if you paint him blue.
Surely he'll get a new model. in the next edition, please.
Eli's immediately already on his knees.
And
Sorry,
Rakir,
Chris. I've got-
what does he do?
I've got a qualm about this, Eli.
Uh-huh.
Anrakir's thing is that he's blue, but this is a mini you can paint any color you like. So surely that means that's null and void.
I
do you
think
mean?
He's just generic. He's just
we
a
have to go back
generic
to
form.
our litmus
What are you
test here.
talking about?
He
Wait,
looks
wait.
like I
What
would not
was
be able
that
to tell the difference between him and an overlord.
Yeah, if he wasn't
But
painted
again,
blue,
that's
you'd be
because
like,
of the
he
model,
looks like
right?
any other one.
It's not.
If you
Suppose
painted him
he's got
green,
the
he'd look
things
like
on
anyone
his
else.
head. He's got a different war sight. He
Was
has
his
back in there where he has
his
the-
rules they were they
He also- he
anti-vehicle?
has cool
His-
rules.
his-
And back in the day, he could make your own tanks shoot at you. And nowadays, in his Legends rules, he can just like make it so your tanks can't shoot.
But
But
the-
he gives his unit of immortals +1 to wound,
but
which is really good.
The big gripe I have with Necron models in general is that they tend to all look very much the same. And they try to combat this with like the staff looks a bit different. The headdress is slightly different, pointed in a different direction or a size.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think,
they have
I think
a different cape, but it's like, they just look like
Yeah.
Necrons.
I think they've started changing up. Like obviously, like Oracan has like the one eye thing going on,
Mm,
and then you have
yeah.
stuff like the Necrosor Amintar, who
Yeah.
just looks awesome,
Well,
right? I think these
Oberon's
guys,
got
because
that
they all have the
massive
same
size.
kind of generic Necron head, they don't stand out.
Yeah, and they have like a glaive of some description. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Oh, mine's got 2 prongs. Oh,
literally
it's
all
feeling
different. They
ambitious
literally
today.
all look different.
Yeah, but
Isn't
only if
that
you go, oh, I'm gonna squint. Like if you just looked at all
Face
of them in a
rates
row.
look more similar
Yeah,
than these
Eli
guys.
loves Necrons, by the way, so this is
Oh,
No, but
my
then
it's
look
God.
triggering.
But then if you just look at the new Overlord with Translocation Shroud, he looks
Yeah.
more like an actual like named character than any of them, just because of
Yeah.
that they're
Yeah.
old. You can do
Particle
it
effects.
again. You can do a
We're
lot
making
more
old
with these
models
guys.
based on how cool they are.
Yeah, they're old
I
and they're not
would-
cool anymore. They're
would
old and
almost-
busted, but they need new hotness. Nostalgia
was,
can only take you so far. The rose-tinted glasses aren't going to help you.
oh, love it.
I have his model and I play with it. Like I play with
Can
most
I
of them.
can I say that these Necron lords, so like Zandrek and Anrakir, and I think they all probably go together because they kind of give off the same amount of
Yeah.
I like this one with the
profile.
cape because he's got
He's
like
Abby.
this nice swishy cape, and he's got like but then like this one and this one and this one. It's just like I'm a
That
guy
guy's
with a
newer.
spear. It's like I got a spear, I got a slightly different looking spear, and one eyeball. Cool, but you're not what's his name? Ultix. Like, no, I'm not Ultix. I'm a completely different character, but I only have one eye. But so
Have
you're just
you-
Ultix, yeah.
Paul, have you played much of the Catan stuff on the new character as well recently? I've only had a few games against
I've
it,
played
but
against them a fair amount.
Yeah, it's
It's difficult. Like it's the combination of a 4-up Invuln and 5-up Feel No Pain, because that also plus like the Wraiths do it as well with a Technomancer, and then you do reanimation protocols, and you get -1 damage, and then you do a lot of damage back. It's like I recently fired. Silent King does a similar thing as well. I recently shot 11 Centurions at the Silent King and did not kill him because my
Jesus.
damage rolls meant I had to take 4 las cannons per menhir.
Yeah.
shout out to my friend Matt who plays Necrons, who once killed me in a Silent King Overwatch on Angron, by the way, and I didn't get the reanimation back of him.
That is amazing.
That is a particularly paid. I that game, by the way, I was miserable the entire time after that.
I can imagine.
The centipede surely goes high.
This is
thing
it
is so
because
pretty
it's so different, and it's
Yeah.
this is the
It's
kind
amazing.
of thing which, like, you know, when they do reveal shows, games which do reveal shows, and it's like, oh, here's a new 40k stuff. You go, oh, that's cool, and then they go, oh, by the way, here's new Age of Sigmar stuff, and it's like this insane, like, beetle with a tree man on top of it. You're like, where?
Yeah.
This is the kind of this is why the new Defiler I love, because it's so
Weird.
like so weird and so like demonic. This is the kind of shit they need to do more of, like weird stuff
Yeah.
like this. Like this is so out there and so different that
Mhm.
that's the kind of stuff where I think, apart from the box gnaw, which fine, I feel like this is what happens towards the top of this list. It's like the weird stuff that just looks a bit
Yeah.
different compared to everything else.
Unique
And
As
stuff.
you
I
go
like-
down the list, it just gets more and more generic.
And with like Necrons, you can have like stuff like Sarah where he's got like spider legs. You've got the Destroyers where they have the floaty pad.
Yeah,
You could have so many like they can change their flesh to be anything they want, and yet it's always 2 legs, staff,
yeah,
2 legs, staff, all similar builds, all with capes.
yeah.
Not a half cape, not like something, not like one eye where like half the face is like it's just like it's a guy with a staff and a guy with a staff and a guy with a staff and a guy with a staff, and he's got a cape. But it's not
I've had a lot of
like I
Necron
said,
form is a holy and divine thing. You can't just
Yeah.
go changing it all the time.
Like I said,
That's taboo.
Overlord with Translocation Shroud looks fucking cool because he has that kind of extra stuff on him, right?
Yeah.
And again, Necrosaur, everyone
Mentor.
over the door, get on the floor, everyone do the Necrosaur. You know, he's great as well. Because he's so different and so unique. Like that is the thing that needs to happen
I get
more.
it, yeah.
Which I do
like them embracing weird, like, because playing like Thousand Suns, if we didn't have like the Mutileth Vortex Beast in our list, it would be like, damn, we need more weird like crabs to make it look thematically like different from all the other. Otherwise, I basically end up looking like Black Legion with one Magnus model. Which I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got Magnus, and Magnus is cool. I'm not gonna go get him out, guys. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show him around. But like I like even like because I play like Thousand Suns, I want something else like that's equally weird or like something cool to go on the list. Like, or if there's a new character, just I would love it if they had an elite unit of like just so like they have Sorcerer on disc.
Yeah.
They should have like a unit where like it's they're doing a lot now like with 3 like in units of 3 have just like a group of sorcerers on discs who have like Gatling cannons or like some magic sorcery bullshit or something,
or like a staff with a blade on the edge, so you could have like a combat stance while also casting spells. Like you could have
I want crazy stuff. I want magic coming out the wazoo.
That's kind of why I do like Centurions, is because they are so weird and different, right? That's the kind of like
we're a Space Marine and a Space Marine.
It's Space Marine and Space Marine, but it looks so different.
But that's the thing, Eli. So you say Space Marine is a Space Marine, but like you got Centurions, you've got Terminators, you've got all the marks of armor, you've got Primaris, you've got Intercessors, you've got.
I like Space Marines.
There's so much variety. There's so much variety, even though it's just guys in armor.
The difference between Space Marines is not much larger than difference between Necron characters. I'm just saying it's a little hypocritical.
It's one of those things where you can kind of look at a lot of stuff. Like I'm trying to make, I need to find the right legs for it, but I want to make a 4-legged Dreadnought with the Saturnine Terminator on top. So it's basically Urgot from League of Legends.
That'd be fun.
But it's just that kind of stuff. Like there's so much potential there that I'd like to see being leaned into more, which is why I think, like, again, like the new Defiler is so goddamn cool.
I hope it's good though. Otherwise,
it looks like it's going to be, especially because of how big it looks, right? Like I love the Night Lancer as well, because it's just like this really. It's a giant robot that just charges you and stabs you in the face. Like that's the kind of cool stuff. Like compared to the other knights.
Cool, the new shield guy who protects your other guys.
I just hope because I think each army at least deserves one thing that should be like ridiculously oversized, big, and expensive in points. Because otherwise, I think a lot of people who are playing Warhammer now, like if you were to play Codex Space Marines, that is probably one of the most expensive armies to play. Just because it's the amount of like models and update things you get. But then I know that people hate when Primarchs come back sometimes, but I don't mind if Lionel Johnson or Gilliman's on the field because it smokes up points.
But even something as small as like Ethan Sharn is a cool ass model. Like he is very, very cool.
Sending hate to that guy in the battlefield though. I hate playing against Raven Guard. Man, it was so like it's impossible to relax.
Do you know the secret against Raven Guard?
Just kill the valuable HQs first.
Not even that, just run at them, because they're a reactor. That's the biggest problem with my army. Obviously, apart from the 18 Centurions, which is a bit of a problem. The problem is if you just park some big stuff in the middle, they can do their jumpy uppy downy shit, but not much else.
Yeah,
that's the thing that basically beats me most of the time. Someone just goes, "Oh, you're playing Raven Guard. Here's a bunch of stuff in the middle of the board. Here's Lionel Johnson on the middle of the table with a bunch of death knights. Can you get through them? No."
Yeah,
I'm hoping
I can jump around you, but that's about it.
Grey Knight's got a few. Their Terminator's got a few points drops, so I might try the Banishers detachment, and then that's the one where if you get same thing of like if I can reactive move, but then I can reactive move into strategic reserves. So even if someone does like get too close to you, you can have all the apothecaries and the Terminators healing up a guy, or just first of all, someone comes near you, send them up into as reserves, and then still get the guy back in your command phase off the field.
With like the whole variety stuff, like I feel like Necrons, we could have a really cool Altix one where it's like instead of having just like the cape, it's a skin cape, and it's just lots of folds with like faces and stuff in it. You could have a guy with Pope hat. You could have one thing I see a lot of the moment they're doing like spider leg guys. It's like you can only do that a few times.
Xeris,
Or it's like, oh, they all got spider legs.
They made
To be fair,
rules
yeah.
in character customizing things to make a flayed one overlord. So
Mm,
that's
yeah.
cool.
I mean, I would say Necrons as a whole, there's quite their range is quite padded out. Like for not being
They
the
got
main
everything.
Space Marine army, like
They're
you know,
the Xenos.
there's no real weaknesses in their line.
Yeah. And
So
there's a lot
they're-
of cool stuff in there.
Even the
And there's a
Deceiver
li-
still holds up really well.
I think that's the thing. There's a little bit of stuff for everyone in there. Like if you like Destroyer stuff, you've got that. If you like the Warrior stuff, you've got that. If you like the Doomsday arcs, you got that. And I feel that's why I think people gravitate towards like Space Marines, right? Because you could either be like the jump packs or the Terminators, or go tanks or Dreadnoughts. There's a lot of different things there.
Yeah.
Tau's very similar. You can either go like full Croots or loads of like Devilfish, or you go battle suits.
Guy with a stick.
Guys with sticks, Tyrannids again. You can either go lots and lots of swarms or big bad gribblies. I think that's where like the kind of the armies that are more interesting are when you have a variety of different things, and a variety of different like archetypes
Play
within the
styles,
models
yeah.
as well.
Which makes it
Yeah.
even less sense that we don't have a new Karandras because we need him.
Yes,
He's right
which is-
there. He's right there, man.
Yeah.
They'll come out for
Eldar has so much
$90
stuff
next
already.
edition. We'll get
You
'em.
shush.
Yeah, can't wait for the 200 quid starting box set, by the way. Other than that, though, I think that will be is that the tier list, guys? That's we've
That's everything.
we
That's
tiered,
certainly
we
a
listed
tier
the tier. That
We've-
was certainly
we've
Which
made-
means we're on
we've
top,
made-
which means it's a good tier list.
Braden might literally kill you guys. He sent me a
Brayden-
picture of the Servitor and passed side by side, and this like is losing.
He's
his
our
mind.
unofficial fifth member, behind the scenes member, who
Ye-
must despise watching this and not having any influence live.
Well, I mean, if he's a Paskin droid, then he's obviously got bad taste anyway. So
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, so
Oh my
it
gosh.
doesn't matter.
I'll say, like, thank you guys for watching, for listening. Thank you, Paul, for wasting your evening on this incredibly tedious list.
I had a lot of fun. I'll happily do it
Yeah,
again
man.
at some point in
Awesome.
the future when I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah. Every single
going
week,
crazy.
guys. No, I'm joking.
every week.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to Paul, and we'll see you guys all very soon. Have a good night.
Bye,
and
love
we
you.
will
Bye, everybody.
Like and subscribe. We forgot to do mini of the week, but we'll do it next time.
I'd wave, but I can't move my arms with this thing. Bye. Thanks for having me.
Bye.